About your teaching career.
Oh, great part of my life. I was a high school marketing business teacher for 30 years at the Delta Schoolcraft ISD.
Wow.
And, I still have students that come up to me and say thank you. And thank you for putting up with me, some of them say. So it was a great career. And I just completed a second career, and that was a hospice educator.
Oh, wow.
I worked with UP Health Systems Home Care and Hospice, I think for 7 years, and I really did not think that there was anything more rewarding than being a high school teacher, but I have to say my experience with hospice superseded that. It was just so wonderful to be able to help those folks who are in such a difficult situation and to bring them some help, some peace, some comfort, and some care. And an understanding that hospice doesn't have to mean that you're going to lose your loved one tomorrow or the next day. We had patients that we had for over 2 years.
That's
So
good to know.
It is very good to know. It is not an end-of-life sentence like many of us think it is. And now I'm on my third career. I'm a grandma for two beautiful guys. 18
Congratulations.
Months, thank you. 18 months old, 10 days apart. So I babysit, and it's amazing.
Aw.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for sharing a little bit about yourself, and you're too young to be a grandma.
Yeah, right? I waited a long time to be a grandma.
Okay, then you can be a grandma. Thank you. Thank you. No, especially about talking about hospice. I'm sure I'm not even going to ask you to raise your hands, but hospice has touched a lot of our lives, and it's a great organization. And I myself twice have had it in my family, and I could get emotional about the caring ways and how they help take care of our loved ones. So thank you. Where'd she go? Oh, there she's over. Selling more tickets. All right. Okay. I'm never going to get to Rick. I don't think I'm going to do that. It's 11 o'clock. UP got us. Hi. You forgot us. I'm sorry. I have so much going through my head trying to figure it out. So this is the Uper Goddess, and she's here, and she's going to create something for us. And tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm here to teach you the technique on how to make a good crust, but I would like to talk about our business a little bit. Vicki and I have so enjoyed our beloved business we've had for 10 years. And we have decided to retire. So we're really excited about the next step in our lives. Vicky's a new grandma. And I got my puppies, whoever follows me, Cosmo and Hope. And we've really enjoyed all of the people that we've met in our business. But I want you guys, all you goddesses, to give yourself a round of applause because you are awesome. So I know a lot of people, over the years I talk to people about recipes. I could go on and on for hours. If you start talking to me, you're ready to tell me to shut up. It's like, I just can't shut up. But a lot of people struggle when it comes to making crusts. And I have a really good technique for making crust. And everyone has their own pasty recipe. And I've talked to people this week at the fair, and they're like, oh, my grandma's is the best. My aunt's is the best. So, we all have our own pasty recipe. But the crust is one of the most important parts of it. So I'm going to show you today how I do it. And I don't know if you have a pen and paper, but I will tell you the recipe for my crust.
Wow.
It's 9 cups of flour. And I use a pound of Crisco or a pound of lard, 1.5 tablespoons of salt, And then the water is between 3 and 4 cups, but I'm gonna show you how to do the water part because that's the most important part. And if you don't do that right, then you have, your crust just isn't right. So.
Is there a certain temperature to the water?
Well, I make sure the water's cold, but this water's kind of boiling right now, but I never had ice water.
Okay.
And I always make my crust, let it sit, cut my ingredients, whatever, and I've never froze my crust. Has anyone out there froze crust? Anybody? I want to take questions too, of questions you have about making crust, like why yours didn't come out. But I'm going to show you, this is 4.5 cups. I took my crust recipe and cut it in half. So I'm going to show you after I mix this Crisco in, how you can check your flour to make sure that you have enough Crisco in it, okay? So,
okay, Mary Mo, I see you had your hand up. Would you like to, I'll come over, I think I'll just field questions for you.
Yeah, this will take me a minute to get to.
Okay, so let's field some questions. Hi, Mary Mo, how are you?
I'm good. So my question is, with the recipe you just said, how many crusts do you get out of that recipe?
Out of that crust, I could get about 15 pasties.
Did everybody hear that? Out of that crust, you can get 15 pasties.
What about if you did, is that also a pie recipe? Or is that just for pasties?
I use that same recipe for pasty pie. And when I make pasty pie, I only put the crust on top. I don't put a bottom crust on my pasty.
So it's the lid. You make it a lid, okay? The top, the lid. Did everybody hear that? Okay, good. Great questions. Anybody else have a question about pie dough, pasty dough? Anything right now? No questions? Rick, I see you have your hand up. I can't get to you. You're so busy. You're a popular guy. Okay, this is Rick, everyone, from Grab and Go.
Well, one of the reasons I'm here today is because we specialize for dietary needs for certain people. We do a lot of gluten-free and a lot of keto-friendly things, and I have discovered how to make a very good gluten-free pasty crust. So I've been selling lots and lots of gluten-free pasties. And the trick, like what you're doing, is exactly the way I do my pasty crust, more or less. But with the gluten-free, you got to do just the opposite. It's ice cold butter and ice cold water, and then you got to refrigerate it a bit before you use it, and it turns out beautiful. Okay.
That's awesome. Yeah, temperature is kind of finicky, right? In water and butter. So I'm going to come back up here because that's why I asked you the question about temperature. It's so important.
Yeah, I want to talk about.
I'll hold it.
So I have made a gluten-free pie crust, and I'm glad that he said that because it was so hard to work with it. It wouldn't stay together, so I didn't know that I had to refrigerate it.
Ah.
So I learned something. But here's my flour mixture
Here, I'm going to
here.
come over here.
And you don't want to play with this a lot. You want to just get it incorporated. It kind of looks like sand, right? But if you're wondering if you have enough lard or Crisco in your crust, all you do is you take a little bit of your flour like this, lightly squeeze it. See how it holds together?
Ah.
And you don't want it to hold together that you can't just lightly break it apart. See that? So just a light squeeze, and it just breaks apart, and you know you have, the mixture is good. Okay, so I'm going to show you a technique, and this is the way my mother made crust.
Oh, I love history. Think about
And
it.
my grandmother.
And your grandmother.
Yeah, so
Oh.
what I do is, it's hard to see up here kind of, but you're going to push all your ingredients to one side of the bowl, okay? And you're just going to take a little bit of water and pour it in the part where the ingredients aren't. And you're going to take 2 fingers, and you're going to start swirling this water. And I know you can't see, but You're gonna swirl this, and as you swirl it, you're picking up flour.
So you're pulling it in.
Yep.
As you're swirling it.
See how it's turning into a ball?
Yes.
So you keep doing that, and you're gonna just incorporate your flour into it.
I've never done this like that.
Have you made crust?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was curious about the temperature.
It comes perfect every time. So you get it in a ball, and you just kind of pat it like this, and it's perfect.
Oh, it is. Look at that.
So I never measure my water. I just keep doing this until my flour mixture is gone. So that's a good way to, not have to worry about, oh my God, I need 4 cups of water, because you don't. Especially like it's humid today. That makes a difference. I know the flour I've been using I use King Arthur flour. That's all I use. It's not enriched. It's almost like a raw flour, because they say if you're monkeying with the dough and that, you should wash your hands after you're done doing it, because it's not processed as much. And King Arthur's in all the stores.
I was just going to ask you that.
Yeah.
Now, is that bromated?
Hmm?
Is that bromated? Some flours are bromated, some aren't.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But yeah, so there you go. And then the last part is always the hardest, like when you have that little bit of flour left, and you're like, oh darn it, I think I put too much water in there, but you can't add flour to it, because that will be so tough that you won't be able to use it. No, I didn't take a rolling pin, but I want to show you this crust, how nice. I can kind of roll it out here, how it stretches. Like, just say I was making a pasty here, okay? And when you know how when you pull your crust over, I mean, some crust will just break or crumble. This crust just stretches beautifully. And if you follow this recipe, I don't think you could do it wrong. And you could use it for other things, not just pasty. I make like little apple pies and blueberry pies with it.
Stop it.
So, and the other thing, like a pie crust recipe, my pie crust recipes are just a little bit different than the pasty crust. It's more flaky. And this is actually really flaky. And my husband, Dean, he has me making ham and cheese pasties.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Dean's a lucky man. That's all I'm going to say.
When he first asked me, I was like, really? You really want me to do this? And I have to put cheese in my pasties for him. He loves cheese. So I make these ham and cheese pasties, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And I ate one, and I'm like, man, that's good. I was like shocked. So what I had in the ham and cheese pasties was ham and onion, sharp cheddar cheese, and potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
And, I can always say anything in a crust is good. I just love crust. Hey, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
can tell she does, can't you? Oh, my goodness.
Well,
Who else loves crust?
Does anyone else?
Look at that. Okay, I might be coming over to talk to you.
And
while
just
she's doing
just
that.
a little bit with what's been going on with me. How many of you watch Master Chef? It's a cooking show about amateur cooks or whatever. I was in the final casting of Master Chef, yeah.
Oh, we got to have a round of applause
So,
for that. That's huge.
Yeah, there was like over 7,000 people applied. And
That's
80 people went to LA I had to do cooking and I had an interview. And, I was out of my comfort zone. I flew to LA by myself. My daughter's like, Mom, where are you? Are you all right? I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm okay. But it was quite an adventure, and I didn't go forward. Half went forward to get the apron. I didn't. I was disappointed, but I was really proud of myself. That for my cook, I made halibut over cream peas, and I had crispy onion strips on top.
Oh.
And it was gorgeous.
Yum.
And I was the first one
Yum.
done cooking. When we went for our cook, there was like 8 people at a time. And I got to meet a lot of people, and I don't know if you're watching the show now. So a lot of the people on the show I became friends with. So yeah, it was really a fun thing. But if anyone else has any questions about crust,
I'll come down and see you. Who else
then
has got
I'll
questions?
answer.
Anybody? Are you all really, really great crust producers? No? Is there anything that she can help you with? Because this is the grandmother's recipe.
Yeah.
This is 3rd generation right now. I see her. I'm coming down to see you. Come on. We love to interact. How do we get to know more about people unless we talk to them and ask them their names and their stories? Okay, what is your name?
Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. How are you?
Good.
Good. Okay, what's your question?
I just want to know if the humidity makes a difference on. I live in Arizona. I made my crust here all the time, but there, I'm having a hard time.
Yeah, so I think the humidity does have, I might get crust on here, but
That's all right.
the humidity does have a varying, like today it's really humid. I didn't use much water in this because if that crust, the flour, especially if you have it out, will absorb, moisture as it sits there. So you just be really careful when you add it, and it still should be good, enough. If you have problems making it when it's humid, just watch how I did that. Push all your ingredients to the side of the bowl. Put a little bit of water in there. Even if you get a little ball like this when you're done, and you still have a ton of flour in your bowl, then you mixed it right. You could take that, let her feel that. You could feel this ball of dough, and then you'll know what it's supposed to feel like. If anybody
I'll come
wants
to you.
feel what
I'll
this
come to
is
you.
supposed to feel like when you get it done mixed, you're welcome to.
Oh yeah, that's.
I'll just
I
come
can
on.
feel how light that's going to be.
Why not?
Anybody else?
This is just going in the garbage.
Yeah,
I'm not making
don't
that.
worry. We're not going to make a pasty with us. Isn't that amazing? And then the fact that she'll fold it and it won't crack.
I use butter and margarine in mine.
Ah.
Yeah, I haven't used.
We're feeling crust right now.
What?
I'm coming your way.
I do not recommend butter for pasty.
But the best thing is when she folded it over, it didn't crack,
I
nothing.
do put butter in my pie.
Just pass it around.
I use like 3/4 of a cup of Crisco and 6 tablespoons of butter in my pie crust, and it's 2.5 cups of flour. And I always mix my crust the same way in the bowl, with the water. But pie crust, I've got to be really good at making it in food processing. I have a video on it. You can do this in 2 seconds. You have your ingredients and you use the plastic.
How we doing? Is it going good?
I think so.
Just buzz it till it's
So how are we gonna
that
do?
worries me
and then add
that you think so.
your
So we're gonna have to introduce the judges,
Yeah, I'll do that next when she's
okay,
done.
and have them seated, and then we're gonna have to figure out.
And when you can see like pieces of butter.
We'll start with number 1.
Yeah. Am I gonna hold on to these?
Well,
Are we gonna hold on to these?
But because how are we going to do the ingredients? Do we even need to worry? Well, I'll let them talk about the ingredients. Let's do that. I've got them. But
Who's them?
the entries, whoever wins, they can talk about their
But
ingredients.
yeah, but Vicki said that she wanted to keep it anonymous.
No, after it's over and they
okay,
win.
okay,
I want those 3 people. I want them so that
Okay,
I can do
okay.
that. So I think you can hang on to those.
Okay.
Hang on to those. I just need to go number 1, number 2. Where's number 2? 2.
Okay, I'll have to get Sarah up here because we got to look for all of the dishes.
Yeah, because I'm oblivious to that. So I'll call number. Do you want me to hold this? Or are you going to need this for
You know
the
what
dishes?
I'm going to do? I'm going to organize it by numbers.
Okay, go ahead. I'll let you do that.
Who knew we'd be feeling crust today? I'm just so happy. Isn't that nice?
What fun! This is awesome.
It's just got a nice consistency
Hi.
to it.
Thank you.
cookbook for sale today, but the crust
We're good over
recipe
here?
I have in this cookbook is a suet crust that I use when I make my turkey pies, and that crust is amazing. Yeah. But I'm gonna repeat the recipe when I go up there. Anybody else? Okay, we're done feeling crust.
That's what they call hands-on.
It is hands-on.
The best way to learn, hands-on.
All right, well, I'm going to repeat the recipe for you if you want to write it down. It's 9 cups of flour, 1.5 tablespoons of salt, and I do use kosher salt, or you could use sea salt. I don't use table salt that much.
Sea salt?
Yeah,
Okay, just straight sea salt.
yeah.
1.5
1.5 tablespoons.
tablespoons.
Yeah, and then 1 pound of Crisco. You can actually buy a 1 pound can, and that makes it easy. You just use the whole thing. And then, or lard. And then the water, no, I'm not telling you that there's 3 or 4 cups of water. It's, you gotta use your technique, and you know.
I like that technique.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah, it
That-
works perfect every time, and my mom always did it. And I did a video, if you go on our Facebook page, I have a blue Superior Woman shirt on, and you can really see what I'm doing when I did that, the video. You just have to scroll through the videos on our Facebook page, and you will find it, or you can send me a message, and I'll send you the video so you could actually watch it, because it's close up. And, you know, up here it was kind of hard to show you, but yeah, 2 fingers. Just remember that. 2 finger swirl, that's what I call it.
Yeah, the bunny swirl.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a couple questions I'd like to ask you.
Okay.
So you're retiring.
Yes.
So because we always like to know a little history on people, right?
Yeah.
So first of all, I want to know, well, congratulations on your retiring,
Yes.
because I'm sure you worked hard your whole life. So let's give her a round of applause for that.
I worked for a tire shop for 33 years.
She worked for a tire shop for
Yes.
33 years. So this,
Yes, I worked for Northern Tire in Ishpeming, and we sold 13-foot tires to the mine for the haul trucks. And one of them cost $68,000.
one tire?
Yes.
One tire, oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
So that'd be a little expensive to put on your vehicle.
Yeah.
But that was a wonderful job, and I retired from there a year ago. And now we're gonna take it easy for a while with this, and I'm gonna be crawling around in my garden. If anybody follows me, you know I'm always outside in the garden, in the kitchen cooking, and that is where I am happy. It is.
Everybody has that place, I know you do.
Yeah.
Everybody has that happy place.
Yeah.
I just have to ask you one more thing, because I love generations.
Yeah.
And at my age, there's several generations that, you know,
Yeah.
great-grandmother that I've had. Tell me about your grandmother and how that started.
Well, what's really funny is my great-grandmother was the worst cook ever. Nana. We would go to things and the food wasn't good, but my grandma, you know, her daughter, then was an excellent cook. And I would go when I was little and watch my grandma. You know, she'd be like browning the turkey on the stove for Thanksgiving, and she was a great baker, you know. And you just learn a lot, and I always, you know, my mom taught me a lot.
Aw.
So my grandma and my mom, not my great-grandma. I loved her dearly. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you.
Let's,
Super fun.
isn't it fun? I love to do this. All these wonderful people. You all have stories. I wish I could get to
And
all
one
of
other
them.
thing.
Oh, here we go.
Keep smiling.
Yeah. Right? That's big. Yeah. We all like to have a good time. This has been so much fun. Now, I think, Jessica, are we ready? Okay. Where are our judges? Vicki? Hi, Vicki. Vicki Griggs is coming up right now. She if I can tell you a little bit about Vicki, she's been with the Island Resort Casino for many, many years. 23. And all those incredible shows you see in the showroom, Vicki's responsible for bringing all those great bands and just she does such an amazing job of entertaining all this area, right? There she is, look at her.
And I worked a restaurant for 15 years. I ran a restaurant.
Hang on.
And I did run a restaurant for 15 years prior to that. So I was so excited when they asked me to judge. Because I'm a foodie too. So. And look for new shows coming out soon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's got a bunch of really good ones coming out. All right, who else do we have for judges? Lily. I want to do it so that I can kind of be like instead of me calling you. Hi Lily, how are you?
So good, how are you?
Great. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am the Escanaba reporter for WZMQ 19. I do not cook or anything, but I really enjoy eating, so I'm super excited to be here today.
Thank you. Round of applause for Lily. Lily does an amazing job. She's supported a couple of our events, and we look forward to her being here many more. Yeah, thank you. And here is our third judge. You probably know her. She owns a business in Rapid River. I'm going to let her take all the spotlight right now.
Hi, I'm Bobby, and I have Jack's restaurant in Rapid River in the Brisket Barn.
Yeah! Woo! Thank you. Can I ask you one more question? Because you've been in the restaurant business as long as I have, right, through all that. You got to tell us about a little bit about your history, because that's important. It really is. She's very successful, and I can tell you that she has a passion for what she does and a love for it. So here you go.
Came from a big family and a lot of cooking. Get together on Sunday usually. Saturdays was chores day. Sunday we get together and play cards and a lot of cooking. I've been cooking since I was about 12. My passion, of course, is barbecue. But food brings people together, and that to me is important. Food brings family together. All my summer family, and we've been doing a lot of interesting things. When we took over Jack's, we took over a lot of history. So we want to stay with the history and maybe some new stuff. So I hope you try some of the new dishes and support our crew. And this is so cool.
It's amazing, amazing. Wow. Now we're going to see some great recipes, some great dishes, and I'm going to talk to each one of you because I want to know the history of it and what has made it so special for you and your family. You want me to start?
First.
That one should be first?
Yes, because it's ice cream.
Okay, so
Do we have all our judges down there?
our first one hang on. This is the first time we've done this, so I'm going to tell their name or just the entry number?
Just the entry number and what the
it
dish
is.
is.
Okay, right? Okay. Okay, so the first one is a maple vanilla ice cream. So our judges are going to be trying this first. Please sharpen your pencils. But I'm doing it first, right?
Steve, this is 15, correct?
Correct.
Number 15, yeah. Thank you, Mary Mo. So I'm just going to check mark by it?
Sure.
Okay. And then we're going to go to...
And then you can do whatever one you want.
God, don't say that to me.
And this was
a couple of years ago for our grandchildren. My family and friends enjoy fresh-made ice cream, and that is why I prepare it. Pretty cool, huh? Round of applause. Are we ready for the next one? Yep. Okay. Okay, the next entry is brown butter blueberry oatmeal sandwich cookies. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, they all get a cookie. Wow. Nice. Okay, brown butter blueberry oatmeal sandwich cookie. So you need wild blueberries, of course, hopefully picked out in the Hiawatha forest. Okay, the cookie, 1 cup of salted butter, 1 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 2 large eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, juice of 1 lemon, 2 cups of oatmeal, 1 teaspoon baking soda, a half a teaspoon of sea salt, another sea salt lover, 1 1/2 cups of dried wild blueberries, 1 cup of toasted pecan pieces. The frosting, a half a cup of unsalted butter, 2 1/2 cups powdered sugar, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 1/8 a teaspoon of salt, 2 to 3 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, another heavy whipping cream, a zest of 1 lemon, whip soft butter, add a half of powdered sugar, a little at a time. Add vanilla, salt, and lemon zest. Add the rest of the powdered sugar and a little at a time, scraping as needed. Add heavy whipping cream a little at a time until desired consistency. Refrigerate as needed. Making the cookies, preheat oven to 350. Melt butter in a skillet on medium heat and simmer until golden. Remove from heat and transfer to a large heat-proof bowl to cool for at least 5 minutes so that the eggs don't cook when added. Mix oatmeal flour, baking soda, sea salt, and dried blueberries in a bowl and set aside. To the brown butter, add brown sugar, eggs, vanilla, and lemon juice. Mix until smooth. Fold in dry ingredients and hand mix. Avoid over mixing. Place by heaping tablespoons onto parchment paper covering cookie sheets, 2 inches apart. No chilling needed. Bake for 7 to 8 minutes. Flatten cookies with a spatula when they come out of the oven and let them continue cooking on the cookie sheet. Don't overcook. This makes about 30 cookies, which will become 15 sandwich cookies. And they look beautiful. They really did. When cookies are completely cooled, frost the bottom and place another cookie on top, bottom sides, touching frosting. Keep covered so that they don't dry out. Look at those. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I'm going to have one of those. Nothing, and this is the last paragraph from this individual. Nothing like blueberries to make a classic treat into a UP classic. Oatmeal sandwich cookies are the taste of my childhood. And the grown-up me loves the addition of blueberries and rich lemony buttercream. I can whip up a batch of memory lane in under an hour. So there's another one. She grew up with that. That's awesome. Let's hear it for her. Okay, number 3 is maple crumb Bruce cups. I'm sorry. I got to check them off. Thank you. Debbie Moe, you've been my backup. Thank you. So, okay, our next entry is apple orchard chicken salad. My word. Oh, here. Okay, here we go. Apple orchard chicken salad. Ingredients: chicken and apple, half a cup of mayo, quarter cup of sour cream, quarter teaspoon of black pepper, 3 cups cooked chopped chicken, half cup chopped walnuts, 2 green onions sliced thinly, 2 celery stalks finely chopped, 1 apple chopped. In making the salad, I add 2 to 3 teaspoons of apple juice. In making for sandwiches, don't add. So that's a disclaimer on sandwiches, do not add that. Add the rest of the ingredients and mix lightly. Add apple juice if not using for sandwiches. Okay. I found this recipe in a magazine and tried it, and we all loved it. It's very simple and easy. Okay, round of applause for that one.
Do you want me to put those in order for you?
Yeah, could you do that? Oh my God, yeah. I'm sorry. It's just so dry in here.
We're on this one now.
Okay,
and then
thank you.
Give me the rest of them.
So here's these. Oh, here. All right, so let me find number 3. Make them, what's her name? Ribble? Oh, here it is. Okay, here you go. God, love you, thank you. Okay, now we're to the maple creme brulee cups. I love creme brulee. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Maple creme brulee cups. Uber Coop eggs. Okay, oh boy, this is going to be interesting. I hope this isn't a typo. Old Fart Farms maple syrup.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
They're out in Daggett.
Oh my gosh. I'm going out there.
She's great.
Oh, that is awesome. We learn so much from these things. My goodness. All right. I'm going to say that one more time. Old Fart Farms maple syrup. DeBaker Dairy Heavy Cream. Wow, great ingredients. Okay, here we go. 1 cup pure maple syrup. I use the Old Fart Farms number 9. I don't know what a number 9 is, but it sounds pretty elevated. 2 cups of heavy cream, 1 large egg, 4 large egg yolks, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, a half a teaspoon of almond extract, a half a teaspoon of salt, 1 package of phyllo dough, a quarter cup of olive oil, a half cup of granulated sugar. Let the phyllo dough come to room temperature. From frozen, this will take about 3 hours, or put it in the fridge the night before. Reduce the maple syrup in a saucepan on medium heat for 5 to 7 minutes. Once cooled, whisk in the heavy cream. Preheat oven to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. For the custard, whisk together the whole egg yolk, vanilla extract, almond extract, and salt. Combine heavy cream maple mixture with the egg mixture. Strain the mixture through a fine mesh sieve. Custard can be made up to 3 days ahead of time and keep in the refrigerator. Okay, line silicone cups with phyllo dough. 1 sheet at a time, brush phyllo dough with olive oil or fat of your choice. In a cupcake tin with silicone cups, line each cup with 2/3 layer of phyllo dough so the edges stick up slightly over the top. To do this, rip the sheet into squares roughly the size of one silicone baking cup. One sheet of phyllo dough should line approximately 3 cups. Don't be afraid the phyllo dough's edges standing up or bending over the edges. This will create deliciously crispy edges. Ooh, I like that. Carefully pour the custard 3/4 full into each phyllo dough line cup. Bake for 15 to 20 minutes at 300 degrees Fahrenheit or until the phyllo dough is golden brown. Jiggle the custard. It should have a slight wiggle to it. If it is jiggling too much, turn off the oven and let the custard cup sit in the oven until the custard is set, which should take 10 to 15 minutes. Make sure to keep an eye on them. Remove from the oven and let cool. Once cool, sprinkle a layer of granulated sugar on the custard. Using a small culinary torch, ooh, I like culinary torches. Hold the torch so the flame is just touching the sugar to melt it. Move the torch around and evenly distribute the heat. Each cup is done after about 2 to 3 seconds and should be golden brown. Take care not to burn the sugar. Avoid burning the edges of the phyllo dough, but don't despair if it happens a little. I like that. Don't despair. All the things we do in the kitchen that we despair over, right? Don't despair over that. It will give the cups a flavor similar to a roasted marshmallow. Yum. Enjoy with an exclamation point. After learning about this year's contest, I started by picking my favorite UP ingredients, then found a Martha Stewart pie recipe that used those ingredients and jazzed it up to make it my own and show off to my friends. Oh, hang on. Show off what my friends have painstakingly cultivated to provide for our community. So thank you very much, bringing our community and everything they do together. Thank you for sharing this very much. Let's have a round of applause for that. Very nice. Using all UP ingredients. It's awesome. Oh, look at you, how you've got this for me. I don't have to dig anymore. I forgot to give you this one, though. That one was laying there. Oops. Okay. Are the judges ready? Okay, the next one is sweet dill pickles. Yum. Who doesn't love a good dill pickle? Sweet or otherwise. Okay, but of course, cucumbers. Cucumbers, and then, hang on, Debbie Mo's coming over. How you doing, Debbie Mo?
I'm good.
Okay, thank you for your help. All right, 6.5 pounds of fresh Michigan cucumbers. An 1/8 teaspoon of mustard seeds, each jar. Enough fresh dill sprigs for 2 to 3 in each jar. 1 chopped fresh garlic clove for each jar. Ooh, that could be some garlic business over there. Yeah, okay. Black pepper to sprinkle over the jar. Salt. Pickle brine, recipe follows. For the brine, 3 cups of vinegar, 6 cups of water, 2 tablespoons of salt, and 1 teaspoon of sugar. 1.5 teaspoons of turmeric. Prepare cucumbers. Cut the ends off the cucumbers and slice each into a 1/4 inch thick coin slice or into 6 spears. Put in glass or stainless steel bowl and sprinkle lightly with salt. Stir to make sure all cucumbers are sprinkled with salt. Let sit for 1 hour. Rinse all cucumbers well to remove salt and drain well. Once drained, put 1 clove of chopped garlic and an 1/8 teaspoon of mustard seeds into the bottom of each jar. Pack cucumbers into jars tightly. Add 2 to 3 sprigs of fresh dill to each jar. Sprinkle an 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper on the top of each jar. Put the packed jars in an oblong cake pan and set in the cold oven. Turn the oven on 200 degrees Fahrenheit while you prepare the brine. Okay, so we're preparing the brine now. Bring the brine to a slow boil. Once the jars are hot, remove them from the oven and ladle the hot brine over the cucumbers, reaching a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch headspace. Seal with hot lids and process in a hot water bath canner for at least 10 minutes. Remove from heat, but leave the jars in the water until they are cooled completely. Once cooled, remove and check the seals. Very important, right? Check the seals. If sealed, tighten lids and wipe clean. Store in a cool, dry place. If for some reason they have not sealed, then put in the refrigerator to eat immediately, right? We don't want anybody getting sick. Note, fresh garlic will change color while in brine. This is fine, and garlic is safe to eat. And here's the last paragraph. I was at a hair salon, and we ladies were talking about pickles. I combined some of that information with my mother's pickle recipe and created my own recipe. Now it is a family favorite. There you go. Let's give her a round of applause. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it. Oh. So you can't, that doesn't help you then? But I want to incorporate the last paragraph of what their love is for it. So I guess I'll do that. Huh? Or I can do it right away and then hand it to you. Okay, a change in venue, because again, this is the first time we've ever done this. So part of the grading system is where what I've been reading to them, all right? So they're going to take that part of it over, but I want the personal part of it. So I'm going to read the personal part, which is in the last paragraph. Then I'm going to hand it down to the judges so that they can judge that criteria. I kind of like reading it, though. That was fun. Okay, number 4. Number 5. Ooh, that one looks good. Okay, number 5. So this is going to be short now. Blueberry jam with homemade apple pectin, lower sugar. Okay. I'm going to go to the last paragraph. Okay, so judges, this was my mother's recipe, and it is very common. She taught me not to waste any windfall apples and different ways to use them. That's awesome. Okay, let's give her a round of applause. Thank you. I was losing my voice.
Same with this jar. She just brought up the presentation. You're doing a good job.
Am I all right? Thank you. Thank you for your help, both of you. This is new. It's all new. I just want to grab a water. They're on. Number 6? Okay. Okay, so we're on the next one. And this one is the whole grain waffle. Okay, and before I bring the recipe down to the judges, at the very end of this, it says, this recipe is from around 2009. I'm not sure who created it. It came with a waffle maker that I no longer have. But I love making the recipe because it's healthy for my family and works great in all our new waffle makers. So this is a whole grain waffle. I've never even had a whole grain waffle. Here you go, Vicki. Yeah, you're welcome. Let's have a round of applause for the whole grain waffle. Remember 50-50 tickets, and then the other tickets, 1 for $5 and 3 for $10. And that's $1,000 first prize, $750 second prize, and $500 third. Is that right? Did I get it? Ugh. Okay, our next is going to be homemade kosher dill pickles. So we've had two entries of pickles. I love pickles. Pickles can go on sandwiches. They can do it. When I was a kid living in the city, my mom used to take Kraft processed cheese and wrap it around a dill pickle and give it to me to eat. Has everybody ever tried that? Cheese and like the processed cheese because you can bend it. And she'd wrap it around a pickle and say, here, go back outside and play. A great memory. Okay. So on this one here, this lady states, I love canning and my pickles are a huge hit at all of our family gatherings. Let's give her a round of applause. And I think this is so important for all of us. It's all about our families, about our lives, about our pasts and everything. Sorry, Vicki. And what's more important than our families and our history and all the things that are passed down to us? I think that's why a lot of us are here. Thank you for being here. How you doing over there, Chef Christina? Good. Thanks for staying here with me. Hey, I just want to say something. Thank you. I love you.
Stay right here.
both.
Stay right here.
Okay.
Oh my God.
She'd be fired.
Are we ready? Okay. Our next entry is $1 million spaghetti. Now, geez, I would never have known that there was spaghetti here. Unless I ran across an individual that had it. But that's how I know. But $1 million spaghetti. That says a lot in itself. And I bet you that's got a wonderful story to it. So I'm going to dig into it and find out. Okay, I love cooking, and this dish is a family favorite with my homemade sauce. Oh my goodness, so there is a homemade sauce involved in this one. I like that. Oh, look at that, canned and beautiful. Oh, I want to drink it. I do. I love homemade sauce. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Vicki, for keeping me in line. Sometimes I squirrel out because when it comes to food, it's been my whole life. Oh. I have to say that it smells absolutely inviting and wonderful. Three lucky judges tasting all this wonderful food. How come I didn't put in to be a judge? Yeah, what the heck? I almost said what the hell.
No, that's how the food is down there. Judges, how's it going?
All righty. Well, you know what? Let's stop here a minute. I just have to say one thing. To get three judges that have this much knowledge of food and the histories that they have, and going through all these recipes, is there 20? 20, right? Is there 20? Different 18.
Unless there is somebody that made, we have one that we believe is a no-show.
Okay. So we might have a no-show.
So a total of 18.
But thank you, judges. Let's give them a hand. They're halfway through. It's not easy doing this when everything is so wonderful. Great job to all the entrants. Amazing. Okay, moving right along. Grandma's apple crisp. Oh, I love apple crisp. Oh, it smells wonderful. That's what else I was smelling. Okay, Grandma's apple crisp. So Grandma, God love you. Here's the last paragraph. I've known about the recipe for all my life, 50 plus years. This recipe is from my grandma, Lydia Caswell. She was an award-winning baker at the fair. Well, that's awesome. This is my favorite recipe of hers, and I make it all the time. She would be over 100 years old by now. Well, that is really wonderful. Let's hear it for Lydia Caswell. Grandma, and the entrant who put this in for sharing that. Strawberry jam?
Yep.
That looks absolutely wonderful. Look at that, we're still selling 50/50s. Great job. Okay, so you got to remind me, but I'm going to remind the ladies that we do have. Well, we actually have more than 8 door prizes. How are we going to incorporate? I think we had a couple extra ones in there.
We're going to draw as soon as we're done with judging.
Okay, all right.
And then we got to do the 50/50.
Yep, the 50/50 too. Okay. We'll just keep going along.
We can do the 50/50 now.
You can break it up just for a second? Yeah. Okay, we'll give the judges just a little break and we're going to do the 50/50 Drawing. Are you ready? Or are you still selling? What do you want to do? You're such a saleswoman. In my past career, I would hire you. Yeah, I would. Okay. All right. What do you want to do?
1:45, we're gonna draw.
Okay. 1:45. Oh, door prize? Okay. 1 or 2? I think 8 or 9. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're going to do a couple door prizes. Where is the drum for the door prizes? Sarah, are you going to get it? Okay. Do it now? Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, the next one is strawberry jam, cooked. In the last paragraph of my favorite parts to read, this is my grandma Lydia Caswell's recipe. Which one?
Cowell? Cowell.
That's number 10, right?
Yep, but it's a misprint.
It's a misprint, I'm sorry. It's Cowell. Thank you. I didn't want to. Okay, so this is my grandma Lydia Cowell's recipe. I've known my grandma to make this all my life, 50 years plus. This is how she taught me how to make homemade jam. My family loves the homemade jam. She would be over 100 years old by now. Right? That right? Okay, thank you. Let's have a round of applause for that, for Grandma. Grandma Lydia. Grandma Lydia. Okay.
Here, I want to put this right next to you.
All right. You want me to draw? Looks like I'm going to draw. Okay. Simi Mosier. Simi, where are you? Come on up.
We just let her pick, I think.
We should also say who the winning prize is.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. So let's go down here. Is this all of them down here?
There's all of them down there. Christina, you can help Steve out. Please.
Hi, Simi. Are you having a good time?
Oh, I am now.
Oh, yeah. It makes it that much better, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, where are you from?
Here,
Where?
Escanaba.
Oh, you live in Escanaba.
Not
Good.
now, but I'm from here.
Oh, you are? Okay. All right, well, you can pick whatever you'd like, and then we'll acknowledge the vendor who... Okay, Simi picked a door prize from Hiawatha Chef. Oh, very nice, very nice. Yeah, I like that.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Okay, you want to do another one? Let's do one more. Suzanne Manson. Did I say that right? Oh, look at that, over in the corner there. We were just over there with your jam. Lydia. But we were over in that area, yeah. Okay, you get to pick whatever you'd like. Okay, so that is, I think, yeah, from the Daily Press. Thank you, Daily Press.
Yes, thank you.
Well, that's very nice. Very, very nice.
Yeah, I get the next recipe out.
Yeah. Good with that. Okay, back to recipes. Rhubarb and strawberry jello. Ooh, that sounds wonderful. No? Am I good on my end? Okay, all right. Okay, here's my favorite part. I had a small piece of rhubarb cake at a gathering. I knew what it looked like, but I couldn't find a recipe in all my cookbooks to make the cake, so I made it by memory of how the layers looked, but I added the strawberry jello to the cake. Everyone loves it, even the children do. So round of applause for that recipe. There you go, girl. That looks wonderful. So now we're at 12, right?
Yep.
Okay, are we ready, judges? All right. Pasty Delight. Pasty Delight. That sounds wonderful. Just the name itself. Delightful. I wanted to add something to the pasty mixture to add more moisture. I had some potato sausage. Ooh, I love potato sausage. So I added it to my family. I added it, and my family and friends really loved the extra flavor. Who's had potato sausage? That's awesome. What a great idea. Oh, here you go.
Yum.
Here you go. I was ahead of you that time. I'm getting it. Okay, let's do a drawing for a door prize. While the judges are conversing. I think I can get this. Veronica Shazinski. Did I say that right? Veronica? Veronica Shazinski. You have 5 minutes to come to the podium and claim your prize. Last call for Veronica Shazinski. Shozzinski is the last name. Do they need to be present to win? Okay, so you need to be present to win, so Veronica, wherever you are, we're very sorry. Moving right along. Lisa Pugh. Did I pronounce that right? P-U-G-H? Lisa Pugh. Hi, Lisa. Congratulations. Come on up. You get to pick a prize. Decisions. What would be best for you, huh? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, oh my goodness, yeah, dried too.
Such a decision.
Are you local?
Yeah, I live in Perkins.
Oh, Perkins, that's a nice town.
It is.
I like Perkins.
I'm going for the garlic.
Ah, there you go.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. She's picked the garlic. So thank you to Berg's Garlic. Very nice. Are we ready, judges? Okay. New York style cheesecake with wild blueberry sauce and berries. Yum. Okay, so I have the recipe, and at the very end it says wild fresh blueberries from the Hiawatha Forest, that's where I go, are great for sauce for cheesecake, pancakes, and ice cream. I picked the blueberries. Oh, in your backyard. Oh, I don't have any of that in my backyard. A touch of class from the UP. Thank you. Let's have a round of applause for it. Here you go, Vicki. Okay, let's do another drawing while we're starting to roll along here.
Brian.
Correct. Brian, correct. Brian, correct. K-R-E-C-K, I believe. Brian, are you here? What's that? Yeah, how did that guy get in here? My word. Pam Bellinger. Pam, where are you? Pam, okay. Going once, twice, gone. Jody Bergeron. Jody, congratulations. Come on up here, girl. Oh, that door doesn't close very well. Oh, I got it finally. Jody, yay! And where are you from?
Escanaba.
Okay, all locals. I like that. I like that a lot.
I will take this.
Okay, that's from the Cancer Institute. So thank you. Very nice. Very nice. That was from the
Jody
camp.
is a Zumba instructor at the Y.
Oh, she is. Jody is a Zumba instructor at the Y. I just found that out from a very secret source. So how do you Zumba? Aqua. Oh, it's in the water. Okay. I got to look that up. So you dance in the water. Do you play music? So do you have soundtracks that you use or? Okay, so Latin, because of the Zumba.
Next year we'll bring a pool and we can do it here.
Oh, next year? You had me. Oh my gosh, you had me. So Jody, one more question. Have you ever had people in the water and they start singing? Oh, I love that. Okay, that's awesome. Thank you, Jody. Good luck with your Zumba. Okay, we ready, Chef? Okay, we're ready, judges. Christina's helping me out here. You're helping me. You're not just watching me. Okay, breakfast cookies is the next one. And this one doesn't have a, oh wait, it's got a, oh it does, good. Here's my favorite part. I am a nurse educator and often have to be at the college or clinical site well before breakfast. I devised this recipe so I could have something quick, pop into a baggie and eat it later, filling and healthy to power me through a 12-hour workday. Well, number one, she's in nursing, and I want to give her a round of applause for that. Thank you for that, helping us all with our ailments. I also am a chocolate lover. Oh, round of applause for that. Who's not a chocolate lover? So the Sakely's chocolate cups on top are a special treat. Another local vendor Way to go. I have often brought these cookies to school, and my students give this recipe a thumbs up. Way to go. Thank you. Here you go, Vicki.
Skip that one.
Which one? This?
You already did that.
Oh, okay. Thank you. See, I need you.
No, this one. Sorry, you wanted to.
16. How many prizes we got left? 3? I gotta get it.
Some of that basket's full of rice, right?
Yeah, it is. I don't see. I don't know who it's from though. I didn't see it. No, I'm glad. Yeah, thank you. Judges, are we ready? Okay. UP Family Fruit Pie. Yum. Okay, here we go. This recipe invokes family interactions, which we all love. That's what food's all about. And has been developed through the years. The harvesting and preparation is a shared experience and something we've grown to appreciate when we are together making memories. Isn't that awesome? Let's have a round of applause for that one. Here you go, Vicki. Thank you. How many we got? What's that? Okay. Okay. Do we have this 3? Okay. Door prize time. Angela Du Bois. Oh, Angela, did I say that right? Du Bois. Yeah, that's a really cool name. Come on over here. Let's see if we can get you. How are we doing on time? Are we all right?
We are 12:18.
So we're doing okay. Okay, I'm trying to drag it a little. Angela, where are you from?
Escanaba.
Oh, I love all this. These local, I love these locals. Okay, you've got 3 choices there. Take your time. I want you to be happy. No, you get the basket. Is this? I have to have a prize, door prize. Sarah, get one of these because there's 3. Okay, she gets the whole thing. Angela, is that what you're going to pick? Okay, that's from OSF. Thank you. Enjoy. Okay, judges, are you ready? Okay. Strawberry surprise. Strawberry surprise. Okay. I put these ingredients together because it is really refreshing dessert and because I cannot eat eggs. Well, there you go. A lot of people can't eat eggs. I do enjoy this dessert and I make it for family gatherings and church potlucks. Let's have a round of applause for this one. Here you go, Vicki. Is that for sure? Is she there?
I don't know. We got the brown butter brownies.
Do we have the...
The last one, 18.
Yep.
But we don't have a recipe, right? That one, I think we didn't...
That was, I think, the one she had online, so we don't think she did.
Would it be in there, do you think?
Just say how.
I'll come up with something.
Well, we have see if it's in there.
Yeah, that's
It should be in there, actually. Because she said she put it in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's not it.
Okay, we will, but this one here.
Yep, that one was submitted online, so it was missed.
Okay, but are they here?
It's not in here. Nope.
Are they here?
Yep, she's
Okay.
here.
Thank you.
Could we have her tell it, or?
We can't show who it is, yeah.
Can't show who it is, but I have her recipe.
You do?
Yep, I had her write it.
Okay, yeah, because that'll go to the judges.
Yep,
So if you want to give it to the judges?
we have it.
Okay. Can I have it? Please? Yeah, we'll just dig in. Okay, thank you. Okay, the last one, and then I'm going to ask if we've missed anybody because this is our first time doing it, and we want to make sure that we get everybody. This is called a brown butter brownie. Chef Christina, would you open the envelope, please? Okay, her story is, I'm a chocolate and former okay. There was something scratched out here. I'm a chocolate and former Mining Journal 1996 brownie winner. Wow. Yum. With a different recipe, not this one. Thought I'd try something new. Okay, well, thanks for sharing it with us. Let's give a round of applause for that. There you go. Have we missed anybody? Are we good? Okay. We'll let the judges do that. I got to get over and see Rick. I didn't, other than him talking about a certain type of food that he's proud of that he does, I want to talk a little bit about his business because you are in downtown Escanaba, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Rick, tell us about Grab and Go.
All right, what we do is a quick service deli, and we specialize in not only all the really naughty foods that you normally get at a deli, we do all kinds of fresh bakery, all homemade.
So it wasn't
but we also
what she gave?
cater to a lot of people with food allergies.
Because I handed
and,
one down to
special
them.
dietary
They did the
needs.
same thing.
We have a full line of low carb
No, I was
foods
just
and
giving
a
it to you
whole
if you
lot
wanted
of
to call it
gluten-free
off after
options.
the ingredients.
And
Oh, no, I
vegetarian
can't. We
options.
decided not to do that anymore.
Oh, you want that?
Things,
Yeah, in the end, because it was,
Too long.
oh my God, that
we got a little
some
bit
of
of
them
everything
things
for
were like,
everyone. I started my business because of the 90-Day Chili Challenge. I won 4 times with this recipe of my white chicken chili, and that prompted me to look for a building, and I'm so glad I did. We are doing well, and we are expanding all the time. We now serve breakfast. We're open 8 in the morning until 6 at night, Monday through Saturday.
Rick, thank you. Let's have a round of applause for Rick. Stop by his restaurant. That white chicken chili, I'm going to try that. I like that. Okay. Another door prize.
Last round for 50-50. All proceeds go to Delta County Cancer Alliance. 1 for $1, a strip of 10 for 5.
I like her. Isn't she fun? Oh, Amy Collingwood. My goodness. Amy works at the Island Resort and Casino. Yeah, she's a rock star. Look at her. She should have a guitar in her hand. Play a riff on your way up. You got 2 prizes to pick from, Amy. She's taking the mushrooms. Good choice. Should we do the last one? Huh?
Did you read the recipe for that brownie?
No, I don't. They take the recipe. Remember, I quit reading the recipes.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. Here you go, Cooker. No, I already asked. One more prize, that's it? Those are all over there, right? Okay, one more door prize. Yeah. Okay, Rebecca Johnson. Is that you, Rebecca, getting up there? Come on down. There you go. Stacy, she's got yours. Stop by her booth. She's got more great things. All right, so I did the vendors. I just want to move around and talk to people if I can. Yeah. Does anybody, you've seen a lot of recipes today, and we're going to be waiting for the judges to announce the winners. Does anybody have any recipes they'd just like to share, or stories about something that means the world to them, that their grandmother did, or that you'd like to share? My grandmother was not a baker. My mother wasn't a baker. So I just love to hear all these things. It's just history. It's our lives. Does anybody have anything they want to share? Oh, you do? Okay. My goodness. I'm going to come right around this way for you. Hi.
Hi. My mother just passed away, but I just want to share that her famous dessert was Texas sheet cake.
Texas sheet cake.
Yes.
Okay, so you have to tell me first, what is your name?
D. Wall.
D. Wall.
Yes.
Are you having a good time?
I am.
We're having a good time too. So tell me a little bit more about your mother, and I'm sorry for your loss.
As far as her sheet cake goes, I'm not really sure what she put into it because she changed the recipe around a little bit. But when she perfected it, I'll tell you, it was so moist, it was like a brownie cake. And then she would make her fudge frosting and walnuts on top of it. Then she would put it in the fridge because that's what you have to keep it. But it was so rich and good.
Did you take over the recipe? Are you doing it?
I have it at home, but I'm not really sure where it is right now.
Is it in the fridge? Because I'm going to come over. I'm going to follow you home. Yeah. Who wants to come with me? I think she's got some in the fridge. Thank you. Anybody else? That's a great story. That's a great job. You got it? Oh, okay. I'm coming over. This is so much fun. I'm going to sit right next to you because I've been standing for a long time. Hi, and your name?
I'm Patty.
Hi, Patty. Everybody say hi, Patty. Thank you for being here. Okay.
It's not a recipe, but my grandmother always kept cucumbers and tomatoes in vinegar on the table.
Oh, I've had that.
That's very good.
Yeah.
And a lot of people put onions in.
Yes, I was just going to ask that. She never did.
She never did, no. But it's just a fond memory of her.
Oh. Now, do you carry on with that?
Of course.
Do you put onions in yours, though?
Once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
but then it's not Grandma's recipe.
No, so you got to have both then, right?
Right.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Anybody else? Oh, I love hands up. I love hands up. I'm kind of liking sitting down, so. Okay, and you are?
I'm Carol.
Hi, Carol. Everybody say hi, Carol. Hi, Carol. All right, so tell me your story.
My mother-in-law used to make this chocolate cake that had beets in it.
Beets?
Beets.
Okay, seriously, beets in a chocolate cake. Yeah. Who's heard of that? Okay, all right, I never had. Go ahead.
And we had some friends over one time, friends of my husband and his age, and the guy said, these are so moist, this cake, what's in it? I said, beets. And my husband, he said, no, it's not. He argued it was his mother's recipe.
He didn't know.
He finally found out it's really good. It's got like chunks of chocolate in it, but beets, you mash them up and it just keeps it moist. It's wonderful.
Oh, never heard of it. What kind of chocolate for the frosting or icing?
It had like a white icing that she made a recipe for. I don't know why it is. It had Crisco in it.
Oh, that's good too. Yeah. I still use bacon grease.
She brought it here to the fair years and years ago, and she won a ribbon for it.
She did. Do you carry it on?
Oh yeah, I made it.
We made it last
Of course,
year.
my husband always says it was good, but not as good as tomorrow.
He didn't even know what was in it. My
He
word.
does now.
What's that?
He does now.
Yeah, he does. Thank you for sharing that. It was very kind of you. Do you have one? No? Okay. All right, since it's convenient, I'm right here. Anybody else would like to share? All good? Okay, thank you for sharing those stories. Great stories. How's the judges doing? Doing good? Okay, take your time. I want to make it. Don't want to rush you. Oh my goodness, there's a hand over there. I'm not giving up. I'm not coming up on that stage till I talk to somebody else. So.
I want you to draw for us. We want you to draw for us.
Oh, okay, I'm going to draw. Okay, so tell me what we're drawing for.
This is the Ladies' Day quilt that we make each year. Those are the blocks that will be in next year's quilt. And these were the blocks that were donated last year, and we made it into a quilt. Every year we have a raffle.
Aw.
And the money goes back into the Ladies' Day program.
So each of these, can I call them patches?
They're made
By
from,
different people?
Yes.
Okay, so what's the history of the people? Is there anything
They're
about...
all quilters from the Upper Peninsula.
From the Upper Peninsula. That's awesome. So this is all has fingerprints of people from the Upper Peninsula. Isn't that wonderful? We got a dairy farm.
Oh, this theme last year was things that you might see at the fair.
Okay, say that again. This theme was?
Things that you might see at the fair.
Wow, that is really cool. Okay, so I'm drawing for this, right?
Yep.
I'm doing all these drawings. I've never drawn for anything in my life. Okay. Michelle Gladys. Come on over here, Michelle. My goodness. This is what?
This is a lucky corner.
Oh, yeah, you're right, it is. Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and where are you from?
Escanaba.
Oh, I love all this Escanaba stuff. I do. Look at that. Congratulations. Oh. How special.
And you actually said my last name right.
Yeah, I always try and pronounce.
They always want to think there's a D in there, you know? No, it sounds like it, but it's T.
Oh, I nailed it. Thank you. I like that. I want to make sure I say them right. Okay. Say it again.
So we're going to have Sarah talk about the recipes, how you enter for next year, like how to get more people involved.
Oh, excellent.
So she's going to
Okay, I'm going to have Sarah speak with all of you. She's from the Daily Press. Daily Press people are so wonderful. I haven't worked with them. I probably worked with them for a couple years, and they are just so kind. And there's so much that goes into putting this all together with the Chamber of Commerce and the Daily Press and TV and everything. So Lily, the judge down there. But thank you so much for being here. And Sarah's going to talk about next year.
Hello, everybody. I'm Sarah from the Daily Press and the Publisher.
Give it up closer.
Thank you all for coming. Really appreciate it. Appreciate the judges for taking the time out of their day to judge this contest. And
Appreciate all the participants and of course the audience members. So hopefully this will grow every year. We're trying to bring some of this back every year, and we can't do it without the vendors that are here. So if you haven't had a chance to check them out, please do. Lots of cool things here. To mention next year, we actually had a couple people come in the door and trying to enter today. For next year, you have to enter you have to pre-register. And to do that, you can go right to the Delta County Chamber website or the UP State Fair website. You can call the Daily Press or even the INM, I'm sure will have the information how to do that. So hopefully, you guys can, everyone enter next year. We're not going to make that country, so. Appreciate it, Betty. Thanks for coming. Here's no questions.
Do you think they want to do a 50-50 at 1:15?
Right. Well, that's because we were thinking people, if they left and came back, because we were telling them that time, so she didn't want to make anybody angry. So, but I think it's safe to say that we could. It's 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
We should,
So
You
do
may
it.
not have me on Monday.
Do it at 1:45.
Okay.
Do it at 1:45.
I'm sorry,
Well-
what?
Oh no, I'm looking at you because I'm looking. For the judges to be done. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So it's okay if it's going to take you a little while. Maybe they can go and shop around the vendors. Have you all shopped around? Huh? You're done? Okay. What's that? Yeah. But it's different than hers. She said 1:15. We'll do the 50-50 drawing after that. The other drawing's a carryover, I believe. That's not a drawing. The $1,000 first place, that's going to be December. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, bad. Thank you.
You want us to come up there or what? You want us?
Yeah, come on up. Hi. Okay, so we'll do that at the very end. And great job. Wow.
We're all going camping.
Okay, we'll get her done. Okay. Yeah, you're going to take it.
Okay. I don't know, but I didn't eat before here, and thank God I didn't. Because you think that we're not eating a lot because we're only eating a couple bites, but there's 18 of those bites. And every single one had something wonderful. So they were all yummy. So congratulations to everybody who participated. Give you all a round of applause. If I want to use your recipe at Jack's, is that acceptable? I'll come talk to you. All right, so do you want to do third to first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that. Third to first.
Okay, so in third place, now you could get a total score of 25. There was 5 different things we had to grade on, and it was from 1 to 5. So the highest you could get was 25 points, okay? So with all 3 of our addition, that's 75 points total. So the third place winner with a total of 66 points was Jen Vasconcelos with her brown butter blueberry oatmeal sandwich cookies. Amazing!
That was my personal favorite, and I saved it, and I kept taking bites of it.
Don't take that off the table, leave it there.
Thank you.
She put it to the side and said, "Are you taking that cookie home?" She said, "You don't know."
There's extras.
So that's third place. Second place with a total of 68 points, Stacy Keel for her $1 million spending.
Woo!
Woo-hoo!
Stacey, I just need to know what was the spice? Stacey, was the spice in the sauce? Yeah.
Wow, awesome.
We knew it. We're like, where's that kid come from? Where's that coming from? Do you want me to have them come up with to get their thingies?
Let's.
Third place, second place, with a white ribbon. Sandwich cookie. Stacy in the back gets the second. Stacy had 68 points for that one. So good job, good job, good job. And the very last top prize. Now this is pretty amazing. She got 72 points out of 75 points.
Wow.
Woo! We didn't look at each other. We weren't paying attention. But we were happily close with all of our scores for everybody, so that's nice. Kathleen McConkie with her blueberry jam made with homemade apple pectin.
Yay! Woo!
Great job, I love that. And to make your own apple pectin, way to go.
I think what was unique about your jam was you could taste the blueberry, but you could also taste the apple, and I believe that is from the homemade apple pectin. That was a great job.
Yeah, I'm not usually a jam person, but it was a really unique combination of flavors. Congratulations.
And, so we have participation ribbons.
Yes, we do.
For all the rest of the people. So whoever had a recipe up here, make sure that you come and see Debbie. She's got your ribbons. Or she can step out to the side if you don't want to be like walking in front of everybody. But thank you so much for participating. This was a pleasure. I didn't know what to expect, but I do this anytime.
Come next year.
And so we're asking the the top three winners, to come up here and get a picture for the Daily Press,
please,
for the Irish, for whoever's getting where are they going to get the picture taken? Right in front? Right in front. Okay. All right. Anybody else want to say anything before I hand it back to Steve?
I enjoy
Thank you, Vicki. Thank you.
when people are not afraid to throw a recipe in front of me, because I often hear, oh, Bob's coming, I can't cook, I'm not going to cook, or whatever. So it was my pleasure to do this for you guys. I hope that you guys keep turning your recipes next year, and we'll see you again. Have a great fair.
I am very guilty of just eating the same things all the time, and I'm kind of going back to my classes, so thank you for expanding my palate today. I think I'd like to try some of these different recipes, so great job, everybody. Thank you so much.
You're amazing. Thank you. Okay, we're going to get the picture. The official picture. Yeah, that's fine. Here, I'll get this off of here. Okay to have this? Okay.
Oh, the $1 million. Yeah.
You can come up and take your food home. Hopefully somebody leaves some of it for somebody.